Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. You have found yourself a seated position, one that is both sturdy and comfortable. And your eyes can be either closed or open. If they are open, your gaze is directed gently yet softly downwards. Are you waiting for me to say something? Anticipating some sort of instruction? Can you notice this feeling that most of us carry, which can almost be called antsiness, trying to get away from ourselves, trying to get to the next thing, to get away from this moment? There's nothing to do here. There's nowhere to go, nothing to learn, no person to become, just sitting. And maybe to some of you, this feels unbearable. And you may notice how the mind just keeps on searching for something to do here. Commenting, judging, frustrated maybe. This is our life. Always running from boredom, from this moment. So let's give the mind something to do. For the next minute here, see if you can be completely present. See if you can just totally and utterly be aware of this moment without falling victim to the next thought that comes into your head. Just be here. What are you thinking about right now? You notice I probably caught you distracted by words in your head rather than being completely present. Because you see, the mind doesn't know how to do this. The mind is always seeking, always wanting, always achieving, always doing. But you are not these words in your head. You are what sees them, but you aren't them, and they're not yours. So just leave them alone. Let them pass on by. Every thought, every fantasy, every emotion, every feeling, let it come. And instead of following the passing storm of the mind, the changing weather, just remain with the breath instead. The rising and falling rhythm of the breath only happens now. And you can watch it in the same way you watch passing clouds behind a mountain or ripples on the seashore. Become completely bored, completely bored, and watch the breath. Why are you paying attention to thoughts right now? Endlessly following them. Let them pass. Remain with the breath. thoughts seem to be the center, endlessly thinking all the time. And you may notice how they hijack our attention so easily. But you see, what is it really that notices thought? What are thoughts really talking to? Come back to this moment and let's wait for this next thought to arise. And when it does, use it like a mirror. What sees it? The thought can be seen, but can the seer or the perceiver of thought be seen? The hearer of my voice? Is there a substantial something to which thoughts are talking to? Or does it feel like thoughts are talking to empty space? Or something that can't be found? Look carefully. What do you discover? Okay, you can look at the screen. You know, you're probably using a device right now to which Not only can you watch meditation videos, but you can watch cat videos. You can watch any kind of video. You can explore infinitely anything. Really, you can watch whatever you want at the click of a button. Not even a button anymore. It's a touch screen. Or you're on a computer, but the same thing. And not only are you able to do this, your phone and all the devices and apps on this phone or your computer or wherever, all these apps are all after your attention. They're all trying to say, look at me, look at me. We live in a world today, which I'm sure you know, that is completely distracted. We have cured boredom in a way. When just 30 years ago, not even 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe, more like 20 years ago, boredom was a normal way of living. I don't know how old you all are, but uh, when I was younger, it was very normal part of my day to just be bored. Like as a kid, it's like, "Ah, I don't know what to do, mom." Like, well, my mom grew up in Africa, so she would say, well, go. Her mother would tell her to go watch the ants. Just go watch the ants. She would tell me this, go watch the ants. So I'd sit there and be like, oh, that's really interesting. Or, but boredom was a very normal part of the day. But now today, we don't have boredom. Because immediately, when we feel any kind of ounce of pain, of lack of doing, what do? We're standing in line. What do? Waiting for something? What do? Have nothing to do at home? What do? Boom. When boredom is so important, but it's lost to us. And I will say, because we don't have boredom anymore, we don't know ourselves very well anymore. Not even in terms of meditation, but just an undistracted mind with itself is, I think, a healthy mind a lot of the times. Because we think through things, we consider things, we ponder great questions about life. We think about our friends and our family. We think about the state of the world and not reading information, but just really considering it. Not because we're distracted, there's no time to think. There's no time to just be bored, which is the birthplace of creativity as well. It's very hard to be creative when you're just thinking and you've been watching movies all day and you've been watching YouTube videos and TikTok, and then you got all these things going on. It's like, okay, let me be creative. This is my creative time. It's really hard. We don't have this space for the mind to blossom. So maybe when you sit down with practice, you may feel a sense of boredom or lack of something. That's good. Boredom is a good thing. And the pain that arises should tell us something about our minds. Hiding from this is a recipe for a distracted and unfortunately unsatisfied life. So the more you allow boredom to come into your life, just sit and be bored. And I challenge you today. Give yourself 15 minutes, yes, a whole 15 minutes of doing nothing. Sit in your room and be bored. And notice what shows up. So don't distract your life away. It will end. You don't want to kick yourselves for being distracted your whole life, which might be a regret in our generation. People in hospice care and today There's some major regrets people have. One of them, number one, is they wish they would have stayed true to themselves. Number two, they wish they would have worked less, spend more time with family. But I bet in our generation, as we grow in age, there's going to be a lot of people who wished they spent less time on a screen distracting themselves from this world. You got one chance to live. We got this beautiful moment to be alive. Why waste it by just distracting ourselves all the way through? So be bored. It's a good thing. Thank you for your time today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.